I want to introduce everyone to Sandy, who watches our show from Carleton Place, Canada. She bought the Halo monitor product featured in that show. And Sandy, why did you do that?
My daughter and her husband live in Brisbane, Australia, and they were expecting their second baby. So my husband and I were going there to be there for the delivery, to look after our grandson while Mom was in the hospital. And when I saw the show, I thought, what a unique baby gift that would be, as well as a very useful one, hoping that maybe it might give Mom and Dad a good night's sleep if they didn't have to worry about something like SIDS.
Well, this is where things get interesting. Sandy's daughter, Lori, who she just mentioned, is on the phone because she's in Brisbane, Australia. And Lori, you got this monitor from your mother. Tell us how you used it.
Well, we put it on her when we got home from the hospital, and the first week it went off a couple times, but we just didn't have it on properly. And then about a month later, the alarm went off again in the middle of the night, and this time she actually wasn't breathing. So we tried waking her up and kind of moving her around and calling her name, and she wasn't responding, and it felt like 10 minutes, but it was probably only 10 or 20 seconds, but she just wasn't breathing. And then all of a sudden she took this big gasp of air and started breathing again.
Wow. You know, and that kind of just shows you, the mystery of SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. Sometimes we don't know why it happens, but just babies stop breathing in the middle of the night. And unless somebody is there to do CPR or even just wake them up. Stimulation sometimes gets their breathing going. Sometimes if that doesn't happen, it's a very tragic situation. And this is a great tool. I think it kind of gives parents a little bit of peace of mind knowing that if their baby stops their general movements, they're going to get woken up.
And Lori, I do have to ask, how is your daughter now?
Oh, she's absolutely beautiful and so happy, and I think she's actually waking up at the moment.
She's beautiful, and thank you for sharing that heartwarming story all the way from Australia. We wish you the best of luck. And Sandy, thank you for not only being on the show, but your gift to your daughter.